Hello everyone, welcome to Echo Arena. I am Offbeat. I am joined by Wonder T.E.A.M on the cams, doing a great job as always. Well, he's done a great job so far. Still lots of time to see, but I expect we should see some good quality camming here. I am all you've got in terms of face and voice, but you know, we're gonna have some fun today. We got three EU games all lined up here for you today. We're gonna start things off on a big note. We're gonna start off with the master games. We've got Phantoms, we've got T.E.A.M, two master players. T.E.A.M lost their first one this week and has lost two so far. Phantoms with that 1-0, still fresh here. Lots of time for teams to kind of settle in and get things figured out for the second cycle. So yeah, we should be in for a good game here, as teams are, you know, starting to figure out where they belong in the standings. And we're underway. Teams are in the tunnels. We have the countdown. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this afternoon for me over here in Canada, evening for everyone watching from EU. And we are underway. Phantoms getting to that disc first, and they are going to get the clear in. It's going to bounce up high. They've got the stack to it, though. They've got a nice little reset back to the goal, and that is going to be a quick goal. Lockie, friend of the show, is going to put that one in for the first 2 points. Nice quick goal, getting that one in probably only about 15 seconds in. A great start for Phantoms, who are looking to continue to roll and see how long they can keep their undefeated streak here. One game so far in the last cycle, as now T.E.A.M looking back to answer. They're able to get that through the tunnel, looking for that long shot, but that is going to be picked up by Watchdog in the goal, who's going to move it up now with the stack. They are going to throw that back to the reset. Lockie missing the stack there, but that's okay. They're able to get the clear all the way out up to the Sky Trench, where it's bouncing back down and around, and it will be that defensive stack getting back to it. That's Risei with the disc, looking for the clear, but a good intercept by Winter. Winter now with some space, got a teammate, and Phantoms are going to look to slow this one up. Pass looking for Lockie. Lockie not quite able to collect that. Coming out of the goal is going to be Big Jerry, getting the slap out of harm's way. But in the end, it just works out well as a reset to Frogio, who's back, who makes, a nice little move there to get the pass off as Phantom's looking to move in here now. Winter coming in, they're closing that gap. Passing it back to Bowtie, slowing it up. A little back and forth, looking for that opportunity. Here comes the cut pass, and that one is gonna be a dunk. Lockie, second of the game. Great little start here as T.E.A.M doing reasonably well on defense, but not able to get the clears when the mistakes have been made from Phantoms. So yeah, that's something they're definitely going to start need to doing, is punishing those mistakes when the passes are off, when the disc is floating loose, as here is their best chance to do that. As T.E.A.M now is going to get that cleared up through the tunnel. Good quick pass. Your boy Sam is going to look for that three, but it's going to be Frogio stepping back and filling that lane, taking away the long shot there, as Lockie looking back the other way with a three of their own, but no, that's going to bounce off the shield, and William is going to get back to that one and prevent a quick attack. But here they go. They've got the stun. The entire Phantoms team all there. They're going to split up. They're going to pass it over to Lockie, and Lockie is going to put that one and just keep feeding Lockie, and Lockie will keep putting him in. That is 3 goals already for Lockie, coming in the only points of the game so far. But hey, an assist from every other member of the team. Great start there for Phantoms. Exactly what they're looking for. T.E.A.M still looking here, though, for their first points of the game. They're going to clear that one in. Good little pass ahead to Risei, who's going to pass that across to William. Back to Risei. Good quick movements here, but they got to keep ahead of that stack. That Phantom stack is putting in work here, applying a ton of pressure, forcing those quick passes. They may have found some time here, though. Oh, that pass under the goal would have been a very, very good chance, but they aren't able to capitalize it. And the Phantom stacks are going to pick that one up and get it cleared up to mid, and they're going to pick that one up. A couple good bounces, and Lockie's got it. They've got a 3-on-2 here, but good job getting back and getting that stun is going to be William. Oh, that clear, though. That clear is not what they're looking for. The stack has to retreat to pick that one up, and they're going to lose it. That's picked up behind the net by Winter. Looking back to Lockie. Lockie, no! That one is going to be stopped. Big Jerry getting a critical save there, as it is going to be cleared up and out, and Phantoms still doing a good job getting back to that one, but your boy Sam coming in with William, getting that stack to grab possession of the disc. They're going to dribble it up the middle, looking for that long shot. That's not going to hit, and Lockie is there to pick up the rebound, clearing it off of the boot, getting a good little bounce there, and is going to clear it all the way up. It's up to Winter now with some space. Looking at a 3-on-1, though, is definitely just going to slow this one up. Oh, and Lockie looking to cut it in, but a good defensive play. Your boy Sam is gonna get the clear there. Beautiful passes, Tex Zills is saying in the chat, and absolutely, they have been doing a very good job moving the disc, but hey, it's your boy Sam behind the goal, doing a good job of getting the first points of the game for team, which honestly, we're 4 minutes in now as we hit the 6-minute mark left in this first round, and team getting their first points of the game, doing a very good job of finally putting one of these in. And hey, that's the kind of the way how Echo seems to work a lot of the time, where, you know, it's the hard one is getting that first one, and at that point the floodgates can start to open. That's gonna be a nice slow reset there. Back to its Frogio, who's going to pick it up on the back line. Has a couple open options as they do move that up, down, now into the bubble, looking across. That is an open, nice little duck, looking for the pass back. But Lockie was looking to get that goalie stunned out, and that one is going to be cleared by team up to the midfield. But it's going to be Frogio who's going to pick that one up and get it cleared in. Winter doing a good job of being in the spot that they needed for that pass. No, that was me saying your name, Tex Zills. Gonna try and stay engaged with the chat as much as we can here, because without a co-caster, you guys are my co-caster, right? It's we're in here doing it together this afternoon, as that one is going to be intercepted by your boy Sam, who's going to clear that all the way down, getting close to the goal, but that's okay. They're there to pick up that rebound, and your boy Sam answering back as team now is going to cut this one to a 2-point lead. 2-point lead there. All the points on the side of team coming from your boy Sam, and all the points on Phantom coming from Lockie, as we are now past the midway mark of this round. So Hotcaster, thank you very much. Textiles, compliments will absolutely get your name read on stream. I will not even attempt to deny that. Dan, thank you so much. Back the other way now is coming team. They're looking to press and see if they can tie this one up. They've got the disc behind the goal, and that is Big Jerry gonna be putting that one in. And just like that, we are tied. A nice little 6-0 run. Texel is asking, my name is Offbeat. I am here. I am from NA, but I like these nice little early casts for me, so I'll step in on a lot of these weekend EU casts. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, when you've got a good cameraman who can do it, I can just sit here, I can talk all day. And I mean, that's what I'm here for. It's just the ability to talk. And William there doing a great job of reading that one, getting the interception. Back the other way comes team. They've got all their players in and around the bubble. Oh, that pass, though, isn't quite what they were looking for, as it is going to get picked up and cleared out by Phantoms. Into the tunnel now as they get that one with the stack. They're clearing it all the way in. They're going to be first to it. Oh, an unfortunate headbutt. They were all in, ready to put that in for what should have been an easy 2 points. But, oh, that one might come back to bite them. As Frogio, they do have the disc back. They were able to recover that one. And, oh, that pass is not what they were looking for. Your boy Sam is going to be first to that one in the tunnel. Doing a good job to step back away from the pressure. Clears it up to the stack. Coming the other way, looking for that mail slot. Not quite going to fall. Second attempt, bounce in. And that'll be a dunk. Big Jerry going to put that one in. Wow. A really, really close opportunities at both ends. Eventually is going to be put in by Big Jerry. I think Ochap, you might not quite understand how the word sneak works. It's word. You're gonna have to pick one of those words. So we'll see. But I mean, throws might be pretty easy. We'll see. We'll see if we can do this a little better. That's not a Wonder saying I just did it, but no, that's not a sneak. I can't just say it. That doesn't count as a sneak. It's got to be sneakier than that. As it is going to be stolen back here from William BMB, who's trying to clear that, but it's not going to get past that back line, as Phantom's doing a good job controlling the disc here. There's the pass. Oh, but there's a save. Great save behind the goal, grabbing that one and launching it out. His team continues to roll here on both the offensive and defensive sides. Your boy Sam is going to pick up that ding off of the post, and team now on a 10-0 run. Phantoms came quick out of the gate here, but team has been slowly piecing it together, as you know, they're really just getting more familiar, right? They're warmed up now. They're starting to click on these passes on the rolls. They're starting to play their game a little bit better, as here they come in now. They've got a 2-on-1. They are going to use that reset though. Back to It's Frogio. It's Frogio throwing it over to Winter. Winter with some time has a couple open options across as the entire defense collapses in behind the goal. But it doesn't matter, because that's Lockie. And Lockie is going to put that one in 4-2 as Phantoms finally stopping that 10-0 run. And who else? Of course, it is going to be Lockie. Because Lockie now has all 8 points. All 8 points for Phantom. Oh, that's not great, as team is gets splattered like a bug on a windshield coming out of that tunnel. So that one isn't gonna go their way. Fortunately for them, they are able to get that off just in time, but aren't able to get the setup they look for. It's back the other way. Good quick stack coming in from Phantoms. And Phantoms, Lockie! It's Lockie! Of course! It's always Lockie! It's Lockie's day today, as Lockie with the game leading. Game leading 11th point, and we're down under a minute now, so it's gonna be the next goal wins. As I get some water there, getting a little too excited. Not too excited, getting excited. Can never get too excited. As it is cleared in now by team, but they're not quite able to get set up. They're all but doing it in. Is that stack? William with the disc. William's gonna put that one in, and team has the lead back. Wow. Team taking that lead back. Not much time left on the clock. They're gonna have about 10 seconds. Our Phantoms coming out of here. Not much time. They have enough time to, you know, do a regular rollout and get there, but they really can't afford to dilly-dally too much. Can't afford any mistakes here, as they are gonna clear it up to the station there. 6 seconds left on the clock, counting down. That long clear is gonna get through, and they've got the stacks. 3, 2, Lockie taking the shot. No, that one is gonna be kept out. Some stuns coming in just a little too late. And team is going to take that first round in what we could probably describe as a bit of an upset. Team without a win yet, or without a win so far this cycle. But hey, doing a very good job here of piecing it together and giving us a very close first round. Thank you so much for all of the compliments. I will let you know that Wonder does see those, because yes, he is absolutely doing a great job on the cams, and I am very glad to hear that you are enjoying the cast, because I am enjoying doing it. Where else can I just talk nonstop without anybody telling me off or saying, you're too loud? We're trying to just peacefully watch a game here. We don't do peaceful games here. As we look at the stats from that round, I mean, we've been talking about Lockie carrying definitely the bulk of the load on the Phantom side, at least on the goal-scoring front. That's not to say that other players have really been missing chances, because I'd say Phantoms, whenever they've had a chance at the goal, it's usually gone in. They are just definitely prioritizing getting Lockie that disc, and, you know, saying, hey, Lockie is our top scorer. We're going to put Lockie in a position where scoring can happen. And we are at the end of the 1 minute, and we will. I do not want to just focus on Phantoms, because of course team coming out with the win that round, spreading the disc around a fair bit. Big Jerry, your boy Sam, William, all getting on the board with points and assists, and Big Jerry doing a good job back in the goal there with 2 saves. It is going to be Phantoms now getting that disc first. They've got a couple options underneath the goal, around the goal, feeding Lockie, just passing it around until you can find Lockie. Thank you, H. Penny, for the hydration. Yes, hydration is going to be very important, and that is probably one of the reasons I do need to slow down on the excitement and the yelling, just because I will destroy my voice. I did a couple of games last night, which was a lot of fun, but by the end of it, definitely was getting quite excited. There were a couple really good games last night, which I gotta say. I mean, we had overtimes, we had like last-second goals. It was crazy as wow. Coming in, they're just gonna keep feeding Lockie. Lockie getting in the position, gonna put that one in, 4 more points. I feel like they're doing it just for the memes at this point. I mean, obviously they should be focusing on winning the game, but I mean, if they want to keep that up and keep giving Lockie the disc, I mean, he's in position. It's a good pass to make. So at this point, it's just like, you should do it because he's in the position to get the goals. But yeah, team, this is kind of the start they had in that first round. If they wanted to, you know, stabilize this and do a little, like what they had in the second half of that first round was doing a little better. And they were unfortunately working against the fact that they did fall so behind early on. But here we go. That's going to do it. Your boy Sam is going to get that one, making a couple nice little moves and bring that one all the way into the goal, getting team's first points. So, unlike the first round, where they had to go behind 6 before getting their first, they will get this one after only giving up 4. So, bodes very well if you're following the trends, as we do, of course, love to do here on stream. It's all about watching the trends, following that momentum, and making wild, brash predictions, and then acting like a genius when they sometimes come true. Because that is, of course, what it's all about here on the production side. As that clear across is not going to, that pass across is not going to work, but it's Frogio doing a good job to intercept that clear from the stack. The stack's coming back with a vengeance, though, unstunning at the same time. They're going to grab that one, they're going to clear it. They've got the open 3, and they're going to make that open three. That's ya boy Sam, who is going to put that one in and give team that lead as they are doing their nice little counter roll. We saw this in round one. Round two playing out much the same way as your boy Sam, now adding to those total points now with 11 on the game so far. And of course, all 5 here in this round so far. 7:30 left on the clock. And it is going to be Winter. Moving it up to Lockie. Locking across to Watchdog. Watchdog saying, no, I will not score. That is your job. Back to Lockie. As they move that around, keeping it away from the stack, which is doing a good job of applying some pressure, is that team stack. And so those passes have needed to be precise. And Phantoms have been up to the task, doing a very good job with those precision passes, keeping it out of the way of the stack. But unfortunately, their luck will run out. Lockie is going to get stunned, and it's going to bounce here up to the mid. Both stacks going to miss, but the Phantom stack are the ones who eventually recovered that best. It's a little bit of a stack race here. That is going to be picked up by team with the net open. They aren't able to get the angle they want, though. And so a couple moves from your boy Sam on the floor is going to open up a teammate on the post there. Stepping off the post to get that disc, though. And, oh, Rise getting stunned out, preventing that pass from connecting. And it is going to be Big Jerry, who's finds your boy Sam without a lot of time, doing a good job to find that pass. And it is team back with the disc now, as they kind of, they take their time with it. They've got the lead. They're up by a point here. Still lots of time, of course, but, there's not a ton of pressure. So if you've got time and you're not being pressured by a stack, take your time, find that good shot. Don't force something that isn't there, as they are just going to take their time here. Big Jerry now with the disc on station. He's going to slowly move that one up. Find a teammate. That's your boy Sam looking to clear it all the way across with a bounce. The stun is going to come there, though, and the disc, back and forth. It is eventually going to be slapped out by Watchdog, but on the back line to pick that up is team not letting it out. Your boy Sam now with it, finding a teammate up, open above the goal, and the goalie is stunned. Oh, but that one is going to ding, as there was a great timed stun on the goalie. The net was available, but not able to put that one in. Team, though, still with the disc. They've had it for a while now. Another shot. That one's going to go wide, but it doesn't look like Phantoms is going to be able to make a play on that one. It's going to bounce back out again. That's a missed pass, but that's going to bounce all the way around. Your boy Sam, you can see him rejoicing there in the corner. Just like, wow. I wanted that pass, but I guess that works. Hooray. After all the different chances here, they have not... They're probably very happy to finally put one in there. As we're now at about the halfway mark of this game. Relatively low scoring at only 7-4 for 5 minutes in. And it's now Phantoms trying to answer because, of course, we do know that team is on that 7-0 run. And that is where the run ends. Who do we think scored that one? Do we know? Do we have a hunch? Of course we do. It's Lockie. We don't even need to check the stats. It's Lockie. It's always Lockie. I have not cast Phantoms enough to know if this is like a regular thing that they're always doing, that it's always feed the disc to Lockie. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. I always love these little unique storylines. That is 17 points for Lockie, for those keeping track at home. I kind of want to start another prediction poll just to kind of say how many points do you think Lockie is going to make it all the way through the game with this record? Wonder, who is... in addition to running the entire stream and on cams, finding the time to jump into the chat. And yes, those slow-mo replays are very nice. I very much enjoy them. That is the hard work of Newton Dad, who has been programming all of the UI stuff that you see here lately. It is some excellent stuff, and it really does add a lot to the broadcast. It's honestly part of the reason why I first got into casting in the first place, because I just looked at these streams. I was like, wow, this is high production quality. I want to come on there and lower that production quality just a little bit. And I did for a little while, but I feel like, getting more comfortable, getting used to being on the screen as Phantoms moving in here, looking for that final pass to Lockie, but that is red. Big Jerry doing a good job to jump out of goal and to grab that one and prevent that cut pass from happening, as that's going to bounce up to the shield. Neither stack really able to get on that quickly. Back and forth, teams fighting for possession. That goal is open to see if Phantoms can get in there quickly enough, but unfortunately Lockie wasn't near the goal, so they couldn't take the one. Great save coming in. I think that was Big Jerry possibly getting a hand on that one to keep that one out and keep that 1-point lead. But Lockie is going to pick it up on the back line. Phantoms retaining control here. There's a cut pass looking. It's not going to find a target because, of course, the target wasn't Lockie, as we all know. It is going to be cleared up to mid. Baguette wanting to know how much the team win round one by. It was a very close one. It was a 1-point finish. It was a lot of back and forth right there at the end. They scored with about 20 seconds left on the clock, and Phantoms were not able to answer back in time. As it is now, it's Frogio. As Phantom's still holding out to this disc, I find it really interesting. Both of these teams are playing sort of passively on defense, at least in the regard that, you know, they haven't been able to, if it bounces out, they haven't been doing a good job of gaining possession and counterattacking back the other way. While I was talking about that, Lucky Watch is over, I'm sorry to say. It was a nice run, but Winter is going to understandably put that one in for 2 points to regain the lead, which I guess is slightly more important than having a nice little bit of trivia to latch onto for the game. Whatever, I'm not bitter. We continue back as it's coming the other way. They've got 2 on there. It's Phantoms looking to see if they can extend this lead a bit. Oh, that pass to Nest would have been open. It was just a little out of the reach of Winter. Winter getting a good shield there to kind of maintain possession there. Is going to reset it back as Phantoms are now playing with the lead, so they can afford to take a little more time here to find that opportunity. Lockie's going to send that one back to Frogio on the bow tie. Frogio looking across, sees Winter. Winter making with the cut and is going to put that one in, tucking it into the top pocket, out of the goalie's reach, and extend that lead to 3 points. Still a 1-score game, but with a minute 27 left on the clock, it does look like Phantoms is going to try very, very hard to force a round 3 here, which, I mean, you know, we love round 3s on the production schedule, especially when we get going late in our first game. Apologies to any teams that might be watching that have a follow-up here that are going to be next on the docket. We will absolutely get to you as soon as we are able, as this is coming in. There are a couple chances for team trying to bounce that one in. They would have been 2, so we'd still need more points, but they're not going to capitalize. They definitely need something here, as both stacks are going to miss it, as it falls into the team zone. Team able to pick that one up. Not quite able to get the clear, though, as that hits station on the way out, and we're starting to run out of time. 45 seconds on the clock. If Phantoms can put one more in, that will seal it, as Lockie here cutting across. Oh, that's an open pass. Oh, but the second pass there not quite going to line up, as it is sent across. Winter down below to Frogio. Lockie coming in. Lockie gonna make a shot. Oh, trying to bounce it off the back, but it's not gonna fall. 24 seconds left on the clock. That's bouncing out. It's in a dangerous spot, but where are those team stacks? And the stuns keeping team stuck and not able to counter attack. 15 seconds left now. Team really needs to gain possession here. They get the stun. Oh, but your boy Sam isn't able to clear it in time. Good stun on the backside by Phantoms. 5 seconds left now. They've got the disc. Your boy Sam clearing it up. They've got the bounce. The lane is there. Is that going to fall? No, there's the goalie. It's Frogio sitting back on there. Very, very smart to, of course, be covering that one. And that's round 2. 2 very close rounds. This one going the way of Phantoms, and that means we are set up for a very, very exciting round 3. We all love to see some round 3 games, especially at the master level. It is always good stuff, and you love to see these close ones, right? Close games are so much more exciting to watch than some of those, you know, not, you know, a blowout. Blowouts are fun to be a part of if you're on the blowout team, but they don't make for as good viewing material. So, let's take a look at these stats. Phantoms with the bulk of the possession time, which is really interesting because the teams kind of went back and forth here on the possession time, each taking it in bunches, really, right? Phantoms controlled the game for most of the early game. Team came out with a good chunk of time in the middle where they had the lead and were moving the disc around. And remember that time where they had all the different shots on goal that they weren't able to ever put one in until they finally got the one. And then back the other way, as Phantoms really controlled that late game, which especially when team needed to mount a bit of a comeback, they weren't able ever to get possession of it. We were watching for like that whole minute as they're like, they just need one counterattack here. They just need to get that disc going once, and never could get it figured out. Never could stabilize and get themselves set up. But it's round 3 time now, of course. Freshly hydrated. Ready to go, and it is going to be Phantoms getting that joust. I think they've gotten the joust in all the rounds so far. They're going to look for that initial 3, but it's not going to fall. It is going to be your boy Sam with the disc, who was looking to clear it up, but no, at Popcorn picking that up is going to be, I don't remember who it was. It's Phantoms, because they're moving too quickly, too much. Can't keep track of what happened. We got to look at the here, the now, the future is where it's at, as it is being cleared in now, and the steal from William. William looking at a 1-on-3, but that net is not well covered, and William is going to put team up. Team getting the first points of the round for the first time. Didn't get it in round 1, didn't get it in round 2, but hey, here in round 3, when arguably it matters the most, Team jumping out to that early lead. And now, Phantoms, let's see if they can answer. They're going to get it cleared all the way in. Watchdog up on the cloud, looking for that shot, but no, that is picked up by Big Jerry, floating back, taking away that angle. Nice, good job to read the shot and to take away that angle to the goal. As back they look the other way, your boy Sam is going to try and send that one in, but the goalie had recovered. But coming in with speed is Risei. No one saw him coming. Just watching on the replay here. Yep, coming right in as if that was planned the whole time. Just like, here, I'm going to set up to the goalie. He'll feel so proud. He'll be like, you guys see that save I just made? He had no chance. They get him right in high, and then boom, a stun, a steal, and a quick 2 points. As look at that. Team now finding themselves up a 4-0. Honestly, probably one of the biggest leads they've had, because when they have been in the lead, it's been, you know, those comeback leads where they've you know, just closed the gap and flipped it around and held it. This is going to get cleared in. Team doing a good job keeping that out of their goal for right now, but Phantoms have possession. They have some time. Watchdog now looking, is going to find behind the goal, lots of space, and it's Frogio going to be putting that one in for 2 points. Phantoms breaking that goose egg on the board and are going to put themselves back to only a 2-point differential here. Asking in the chat, what is our next game up tonight? The next game is going to be Team Reset versus the Rainbow Bongo Cats. So thank you very much to those teams for holding on while we finish up here, and we will be joining you as soon as possible. It is now a little scrum down in the trap area. Neither team really able to get possession of it. And Big Jerry is going to look to clear it there. Does get it by the initial Phantom stack there, but pretty much the entirety of both teams now down in that trap area now, trying to scramble for possession here and get an attack going. William is going to get the stun there. Let's see if they can get the stack, as it's going to take a bit of a weird bounce, and well read by Risei, who's over there to pick that one up, looking to clear that one in, but Big Jerry's getting stunned out, so there's no one there to receive that pass. And it is going to be Winter picking it up, taking some time, realizing that there's time, which is honestly a thing that is a marker that you see at really high-level teams. It can be very, very easy to panic under pressure, especially if you don't have top tier communication on your team to kind of get the disc and realize, think, oh, I got to get rid of it. I got to clear it quickly. But honestly, the dump and chase clears aren't always your best option, especially when, you know, you have some time, you have some space like they do here. 2-on-1. Oh, but Big Jerry getting the stop on the 2-on-1, staying away from the cut pass for the stun, and they're going to try again. Lockie making a nice move, but that is going to get stunned out and kept out as team holds on to that 2-point lead, as this one gets slapped into the popcorn area, and it's still back the other way. Phantoms holding on to that disc. Your boy Sam is going to try again to clear it. It's going to get at least past its Frogio, but nope, backstack coming in. Phantoms holding on to this disc, refusing to give up. They want those 2 points. They want to tie this one up. As it is Winter with a bit of space, not a lot of pressure. He's going to be looking underneath. There's an open target. Oh, looking for that cut to Lockie on the back. Honestly, probably should have just taken that shot. But I mean, you know, do you take the Lockie, or do you risk, you know, taking it on your own? Which, if you're not Lockie, I mean, can't even be sure of anything. But back the other way, it's going to be team. Your boy Sam is going to put that one in with the headbutt, according to the game counter, which is fun. So team, restoring that a 4-point lead by rescoring in the goal. So we'll work on that one. As we hit the midway mark of this critical round 3, reminder that Phantoms really are the favorites coming to this one. Phantoms with a 2-0 record so far in this cycle versus the Team 0-1 record, but Team doing a very good job here of playing with them and being very competitive and holding the lead right now. So they really are in the driver's seat right now. As Phantoms has had some trouble, we'll come back to that thought, because William BWB is going to put that win in and extend this lead to 9-2. One of the biggest leads we have seen here so far today. A great steal and shot. As I was going to mention, Phantom has been having trouble kind of capitalizing in the last little while on the chances. They've had the disc, they've had possession, but have had trouble, you know, getting into the goal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not what you want. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Your boy Sam is gonna put that one in for the 3. Good job by the one member of Phantoms who was able to leech on and try and get back and stop something, but that is just not the way it was going there. As now down to 4 minutes left in team, opening up the biggest lead we have seen here today. Baguette saying, I think they've beaten Phantoms every time. That is interesting. Usually I come in here prepped with, like, how these teams have done against each other before. And it is actually a 1 win each way. Season 4, it was Phantoms taking it. And now in Season 5, the most recent one, it was Team taking this one. So yeah, Team is seemingly doing a pretty good job of having Phantom's number lately if they can close this one out. Your boy Sam looking for the 3. Oh, that's gonna ding. And that one would hurt if they weren't already up by 9 and with all the momentum. The pass. Oh, your boy Sam, what? He's gonna reach out, grab that, spin back around the body, and throw that one in, ding, off the post. I mean, at this point, it's just flexing. But, I mean, we love a good goal. That is high quality stuff. Beautiful. Goalie really couldn't have played that any better. That was just great recognition. That once he had that disc, there was not going to be a lot of time to do much else. Phantoms coming in now, though. They are going to get that bounce shot. Scored at 82 degrees. That's an incredibly tight shot. You really only have 8 degrees of freedom to actually see into that goal. So a great shot there by Lockie. Great shot indeed. Maybe a little too late, but 3 minutes left. We have seen rolls happen. We have seen runs happen. So, it's not out of the question, but it is absolutely going to be a tall order, especially if team keeps up this pressure, and especially if Phantoms keep leaving that goal open. Like, they need to. I get it, right? You're down 10. You got to pull out all the stops. You need to be trying to score quick. You got to take those risks, and some of those risks do involve leaving the goal open so that you can put all your focus on scoring. And so I do not shame them for that. It's why, honestly, a lot of times when you see game, you can see a couple of really close rounds between teams and then see a blowout in one. It's because, you fall behind by a couple and you got to start taking those risks as time starts running out. So, absolutely no shade to Phantom. They're playing this as best they can, as correctly as they can. But it is going to be your boy Sam doing a good job of grabbing that one, clearing it up into the tunnel where it is going to be picked up by the stack. The stack, unfortunately, falls apart, so they're not going to be able to get to that one quickly. But it doesn't matter because they're coming in with the stuns. It's going to be picked up, held above. Looking for that bounce shot. William just hitting that e-brake, coming to a complete stop and just casually throwing it back in off the wall with a couple goalies in the way. Oh my goodness. 19-4 as a team has locked this one up. Mr. Steele, thank you so much for the gifted sub. We absolutely love to see that. 19-4, minute and a half left. Yeah, we're at the point now. What? Winter is clearing it in. It's going to be slapped out by Big Jerry, and here comes that sack. His team really, it's all clicking for them right now. It is all clicking. They try to clear this one back in. Phantom starting to put that defensive stack now. It's Summer in the chat wondering, are we going to see a Mercy? It's possible. It would be tough, especially with a minute left, and I don't expect team is going to be doing too much to try and push that Mercy. They're gonna play safe. They're gonna get the clears, and they're gonna slow it down, use the clock, or they're just gonna completely ignore me and stack down and take an immediate quick 3-shot and put themselves within 2 points of a Mercy. And never mind, what does the caster know after all? What does the caster know? There's gonna be about 30 seconds left on the clock when they come out of the tunnel here, as we do see Phantoms see if they can get that, that last point wins mentality, which of course that's in the official rules, I'm pretty sure. As here they come back in the other way. Oh, that's gonna be Risei stealing that one, just grabbing it right out of the hands of the Phantoms attackers. 15 seconds left. Here come the stacks. Here it is. Is this it? Your boy Sam getting so close. But Lockie tried to clear that. He's gonna hit the nest. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna be clear up into the tunnel. We'll count down the final 3 seconds. Apologies to everyone in the chat who is losing those points because, wow, coming in with the upset is going to be team. Only 10% of the points went towards team, but hey, some people are gonna get pretty rich right now as team is gonna pull this one out, complete the upset, and enjoy the spoils of your predicted victory. We are gonna jump out here. Would love to stay in chat. There was obviously a lot to talk about this game, but we're at 40 after the hour right now, so we got to get moving because we got 2 more games coming up. Up next is going to be Team Reset and the Rainbow Bongo Cats. Don't go anywhere. So, little rough news for all you Team Reset and Bongo Cats fans. We have found out that unfortunately it looks like the game will not be happening as one of the teams was not able to field enough players for the game, which we're all very disappointed in, of course. So, we are going to go off the air for a little bit here. Come back at the top of the hour, 2 o'clock my time, and whatever it is in your own time zone. T-minus 17 minutes, and we will be back. We will have one more game that is going to be Boost versus the Quackheads, and we will see you all back here. I want to see all of you. See you back here in 17 minutes. Take care.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.